Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Torres.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter.
Saka! That is decidedly lacking.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Torres, showing good feet. Iniesta. Rafinha. That has not gone well. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the counter is on. Now it's Iniesta. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's been shifted off it. And Torres! Conte. Floats it up and over. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Saka gets into some space. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that's been intercepted. Hernandez. They get a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Conte. And he's whipped it, he rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Barcola. Oh, what a... There's the hit! Now it's En-Nesyri, and here's Saka, tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Rafinha. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Nicely spread. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Rafinha! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Saka and Nasiri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri.
Fenerbahce are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
And the half-time whistle goes. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Request for support.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Number 19, and the series. Number 26, Barcola. Number 24, Bukayo Saka.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 7, Cristiano
Well, I suppose
Ronaldo.
from a defensive
Number
perspective, Peter,
17,
neither manager can be too
Mbappe.
unhappy. I just
Number
wonder which team is
13,
going to up the ante
substitutions
first.
taking place.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Chelsea different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Haaland. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And Soyuncu. Hernandez. Robbie Keane.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Iniesta. He's picked his way through. It's a really well-measured ball. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe! And it's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Iniesta. Conte. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that is a nice touch. Great hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Alaba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but
Going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez cuts it out. Hernandez.
Fenerbahce really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. Hazard. Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Keane! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Chelsea leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Pinches it off him. Rodri. I think we're just about done here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Iniesta.
Fenerbahce need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. What a throw in. Hazard. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute
Rafinha.
added time.
Hernandez. Very nicely done. Nicely aimed pass. And that's it. Chelsea have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having